Hello and welcome to a time special presentation for Thirukkural with the Times, where we explore real world lessons from the classic Tamil text Thirukkural with motivational speaker, author, and diversity champion Bharathi Baskar as she explores the masterpiece. What could a poet saint who lived more than 1,000 years ago have possibly written to bring back someone from the brink of suicide due to cyberbullying? What Valluvar had to say on living with no regrets. We traverse through a poem by Liesl Graham and look at cricketer Sachin Tendulkar's motto on dealing with criticism on social media.
I wanted to meet Ramya, but it may not be possible as she had committed suicide a few days back. Ramya was an IT professional and mother of 2 children. A few weeks ago, her toddler, who she was holding, slipped from the balcony of their 4th floor house in Chennai. The child miraculously survived thanks to the daring rescue operations conducted by the neighbors. I wanted to meet the mother, who I imagined would be relieved to share my joy. It was then that I came across the shocking news about Ramya's suicide. Now, the infant, her 5-year-old brother, and the entire family have to cope up with this terrible loss. Let our prayers be with them to give them strength. I don't know why Ramya decided to end her life. No one knows precisely what happened. The news reports mention that she was feeling low because of the criticisms on social media, blaming her for her negligence. The massive trolling, where users called her a bad mother, may have influenced her decision. Some years ago, it was Venupriya. One of her social media friends morphed her photo into an obscene image and posted it. Comments and social media bullying followed. Unable to take it, Venu killed herself. In another incident, a recent incident, a young woman tried to commit suicide. The cause was an interview that was given by her when questions with suggestive content were thrown at her by a YouTuber. Despite the young girl expressing disinterest in answering the questions, the YouTuber convinced her that it was a joke and it would never be published. The video was uploaded without the girl's consent, leading to terrible derogatory comments. The girl ingested poison but was luckily saved. Most of us do not know what it feels like to be amid severe hatred and trolling. The targeted individuals try to put up a brave front. They walk and talk as normal persons, but the blame and criticism from unknown enemies wake them up at night. The faceless and the boneless enemies suffocate them with the poured hatred all over them. The derogatory comments are like a persistent dog chasing in the dark. It snarls at them in the emptiness of the nights. It sneers at them in the brightness of the mornings. Then they realize that they are all alone in the jungle of shame. The entire world is pointing an accusing finger towards them. When subjected to trolls, one must understand the demon in its entire spectrum. It spans from name-calling, terrible remarks, spreading false information, hate speeches, and extends sometimes to cyberbullying. Experts advise against engaging, and by ignoring the trollers, you deny them the attention they crave for. The only response is to ignore, hold your head high, and keep moving. The monster will go away sooner than you thought. I love how Sachin Tendulkar reacted to negative criticisms when he was going through a rough patch. One must know how to move on from discussions about the past. My motto is, it is the next ball that matters to me. Imagine you're a batter with 2 balls coming at you at 140 plus km/h speed. One is from the past, something that disturbs you, and the second one is from the present. If I have to score runs, I have to live in the real world and face the real ball. Therefore, I had to train my mind to forget the past. It's a great piece of advice, and I wish all Ramyas and Vinupriyas had had an opportunity to revisit their decisions to kill themselves. Had they mentally fast-forwarded their lives, they would have realized that no one remembers their stories beyond 15 days, as the next event has happened and trawlers have flocked there. Sometimes, inevitable accidents may happen, the ones we wish had never happened. There may be humiliations and regrets, but it's okay not to be okay. All that we need to think about is the next phase. Poet Liesl Graham puts it appropriately: forgive yourself. Put yesterday down outside the front door and leave tomorrow by the window. This is today's song. Speak to yourself with love and rub kindness on your skin. See the wildflowers waiting to bloom from your broken pieces. Valluvar, in his cut and dried style, declares to us, don't do things that will make you regret. If at all you have done something like that, don't repeat it, and more importantly, stop regretting. Etrendru Iranguva Seyyarkka, Seyvaanel, Matruanna Seyyaamai Nandru. Don't do those acts that make you lament, what have I done? If done, all you need to do is not to repeat and not to repent.